Welcome, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Rambling Psychic Podcast. So today we're going to pick up where we left off with our sign compatibility, and we are up to Virgo, my fellow Virgos. So Virgo, an earth sign, which is ruled by Mercury, is known for their meticulous, analytical mind and a desire for perfection, something that a lot of us Virgos had learned that you can't reach perfection. Virgos are often reserved, hardworking, and have a strong sense of duty and service. Their compatibility with other signs often depends on how well those signs can appreciate Virgo's attention to detail and handle their critical nature, which is often directed at themselves as much as others, and provide a sense of stability and understanding. So here's a breakdown of Virgo's compatibility with all the other zodiac signs. So let's start with the highly compatible signs. Taurus, another earth sign. Here's why it works. This is an excellent match. Both are earth signs, sharing a love for stability, comfort, and the methodical approach to life. They appreciate quality, hard work, and a peaceful home environment. Boy, is that so true. Taurus's steady and sensual nature can help Virgo relax, while Virgo's attention to detail can help Taurus with organization. So, some potential challenges. Both can be stubborn. What? Yes. And a tendency towards routine might make the relationship feel a bit predictable at times. So overall, it is a harmonious, stable, and highly productive pairing with strong potential for a lasting and deeply satisfying relationship. Okay, so another earth sign, Capricorn, and why it works. Another fantastic earth sign match. Virgo and Capricorn share ambition, discipline, and a grounded perspective. They both value hard work, security, and building a strong foundation for the future. They understand each other's need for structure and responsibility. Some of the potential challenges. Both can be quite serious and reserved, so they may need to consciously inject more fun into their lives, into the relationship. So overall, a highly compatible and practical partnership built on mutual respect, shared goals, and a deep understanding of each other's values. You know, it's so funny when I do these podcasts, I know you can't see me, but my hands are just like I'm talking with my hands. Those who watch my tarot readings know what I'm talking about. My hands are just always going. So anyways, let's move into Cancer, which is a water sign, and why it works. This is a surprisingly good and nurturing combination. Cancer is emotional, intuitive, and seeks security, while Virgo is practical, grounded, and service-oriented. Virgo's stability can provide a safe haven for Cancer's emotions, and Cancer's warmth can help Virgo open up. Both are natural caretakers and value home and family. So some of the potential challenges. Cancer's moodiness might sometimes overwhelm the more logical Virgo, and Virgo's analytical nature might seem cold to the sensitive Cancer. But overall, a deeply supportive and nurturing relationship where both partners feel cared for and understood. They balance each other very well. Okay, Scorpio, another water sign, and why it works. This can be a very intense and magnetic pairing. Both are loyal, insightful, and value honesty and depth. Virgo's analytical mind can help Scorpio process their intense emotions, and Scorpio's passion and mystery can really intrigue Virgo. They communicate on a profound level and are incredibly devoted to each other. So some of the potential challenges: Scorpio's possessiveness and intense emotional nature can sometimes clash with Virgo's need for order and personal space. Virgo's criticism might also sting Scorpio's sensitive ego. But overall, this is a powerful and transformative connection, often marked by deep loyalty and mutual admiration. Both requires each other to navigate their respective intensities. Okay, so some moderately but still competitive signs. Well, this is me, Virgo with Virgo. Okay, so why it works. Two Virgos understand each other on a very deep level, their work ethic and their desire for perfection. They can create a highly organized and efficient life together. They share similar values and communication styles. Some of the potential challenges. The biggest hurdle is the double dose of self-criticism and a tendency to overthink. They can get stuck in an analytical loop or be too critical of each other, making it hard to just relax and enjoy. But overall, this can be a solid and understanding relationship if they learn to ease up on the perfection and focus on mutual support rather than shared anxieties. Interesting. A person I'm with is a Virgo sun and a Virgo moon. And it really does go much deeper than that. But let's keep going on now. So we're going to go into Pisces, which is a water sign. Why does it work? As opposite signs on the Zodiac wheel, Virgo and Pisces represent a classic opposite attracts dynamic. Virgo provides grounding and practical advice, helping Pisces bring their dreams to reality. And Pisces brings compassion, imagination, and a spiritual dimension to Virgo's logical world. Both are helpful and service-oriented. So, some of the potential challenges. Virgo's need for order can clash with Pisces' sometimes chaotic or dreamy nature. Pisces might find Virgo too critical or rigid, while Virgo might find Pisces too unrealistic or, let's say, emotionally explosive. So overall, a challenging but potential enriching relationship if they learn to appreciate each other's vastly different strengths and weaknesses. Compassion and compromise are key. You know, in my tarot readings, I've been doing a lot of opposite signs because I really want us to know our opposite sign. I'm saying this because I'm a Virgo sun and Pisces would be my opposite. So there's a lot we can learn from our opposite signs. That may be another podcast I'll do. But let's keep moving. So next would be Aries, a fire sign, and why it works. So Aries brings excitement, a pioneering spirit that can shake Virgo out of their routine. Virgo's practical advice can help Aries refine their impulsive ideas. The potential challenges. Aries' impulsiveness can frustrate the cautious Virgo. Virgo's nature and tendency to overthink can stifle Aries' go-getter attitude. Aries might find Virgo too critical or reserved, while Virgo might see Aries as reckless. But overall, an awkward or challenging match that requires a lot of patience and understanding. If they can appreciate their differences as complementary, they can learn a lot from each other. I was with an Aries for 25 years as a Virgo, so I know that it can work. And we did break up as friends, so, I know that it can work. Okay, so Leo and Virgo. Why it works. Leo's warmth and confidence can help Virgo feel more comfortable in social situations. Virgo's steady support and practical advice can be very valuable to Leo. The potential challenges. Leo's need for attention and grand gestures can clash with Virgo's reserved and humbled nature. Virgo's critical eye can wound Leo's ego, and Leo's flamboyant energy might seem excessive to the understated Virgo. But overall, this can work if both are willing to compromise. Leo needs to appreciate Virgo's quiet dedication, and Virgo needs to soften their criticism and allow Leo to shine. Now let's move into the least compatible signs. It does not mean it's impossible. And again, a lot goes into it, but let's continue on. So Gemini, which is interesting because Virgo and Gemini both share Mercury, which means that they share intellectual connection and a love for communication. They are adaptable and curious. The potential challenges. Despite sharing a ruler, their expression of Mercury is very different. Gemini is scattered, changeable, and loves variety, while Virgo is focused, meticulous, and seeks order. Virgo can find Gemini too superficial or inconsistent, and Gemini can find Virgo too rigid or critical. Communication can become a series of debates rather than understanding. This is a difficult pairing. While they can connect intellectually, their fundamental approach to life and relationships often lead to friction and misunderstanding. It's so interesting because Gemini is my moon and Virgo is my sun, and I can see where I definitely pull on both, and I feel like they really balance each other out. So, Libra, another air sign. Both appreciate beauty, refinement, and harmony. Libra's charm can appeal to Virgo, and Virgo's practical nature can ground Libra's indecisiveness. I can't say the word. So some of the potential challenges. Libra's indecisiveness and tendency to avoid conflict can frustrate the direct and analytical Virgo. Virgo's critical nature can overwhelm the peace-loving Libra. They might struggle with deeper emotional connection, as both can be somewhat detached. But overall, a dull or mediocre match in terms of deep romantic passion, though they can have a pleasant, if somewhat superficial connection. They may struggle to understand each other's core needs. I feel like Libra and Virgo would make very, very good friends. Like best friend type of energy. All right, Sagittarius, fire. Why it works. Sagittarius can bring a sense of adventure and optimism that can inspire Virgo. Virgo's practical nature can help Sagittarius ground their grand ideas. The potential challenges. This is often a challenging pairing. Sagittarius is free-spirited, loves travel and independence, and can be blunt. Virgo is cautious, analytical, and prefers routine and details. Sagittarius might find Virgo too restrictive or critical, while Virgo might see Sagittarius as irresponsible or reckless. Their values and lifestyles are very different. So overall, a difficult match that requires a lot of effort and compromise. They often pass each other by because their basic approach to life are so different. So it's crucial to remember that astrology provides general tendencies and individual charts are far more complex. The interplay of rising signs, moon signs, and other planetary placements, along with personal maturity and the willingness to grow, can really impact real-world relationship dynamics. Keep that in mind. There's a lot that goes into it, but this is a basic way of looking at it. There are just some signs that, are very, very good together, and there just are some signs that are difficult. So I'm going to leave that there. Virgo, we now know you in love. So I want to thank you guys, and we will pick this back up at Libra. Bye-bye.